Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of ECKSTEIN'S Soldiers Empowerment Café TV. We have a special spotlight artist, of course. This person in particular is from our area somewhat. We got to look out for the kids, man. Today, the kids coming up, they really need somebody that is going to be there for them and give them that direction. And guess what? If you're their role model and you singing and talking about all that crazy stuff, don't be surprised when you have kids and they turn around and start talking that stuff and you got to go see the school principal or teachers because your child is going to get kicked out of school for doing something that they heard on you singing about or rapping about, whatever. Anywho, we're going to take a short break and then we're going to come right back. Get your coffee on. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? I'm recouping from that bout with bronchitis. Man, that was nasty. But we about to get a funky, big old snowstorm over here in Massachusetts. And TC is right up in the house, comfy, cozy, talking to y'all through the cafe, doing her thing. And I don't know if you can read my coffee cup, but it says, all I need is coffee and mascara. That's one of my cups. I got so many. I cherish them. But you know, the main cup I cherish is my Snoopy Charlie Brown Christmas. Oh, I got a collection of coffee mugs, and I just can't seem to let go of some of them. It's mainly the only cups I got. Anyway, we'll be right back. Get your coffee on. It's good to see y'all in the cafe today. God bless you. Be right back.
My mother was pregnant with me at 7 months. She was waitressing at a diner in San Diego, California. And my dad was very, very angry that she was having this baby. Very angry. But at 7 months pregnant, my dad finds where she is, walks in the diner, takes her to the back in the kitchen, throws her on the ground, and stomps over and over again on her stomach. Throwing her, punching her, kicking her. But you know what? I lived. I spent 13 years in Alameda County foster care system. 13 years of, and more than that, of feeling rejection, going through severe, brutal child abuse, and having your mom and the stepdad drop you off at the psychiatric facility of the hospital and saying, we don't want this kid anymore. I had a lot of behavioral and emotional problems. The professionals spent hours and hours with me over days to come up with these diagnoses, these labels. And at 6 years old, they said that I had erratic psychosis and that I had the IQ of a 2-year-old. And I had small and large motor skill problems where I could not walk down or walk upstairs at 6 years old. I couldn't time myself to walk downstairs. If I started that one stair, I'd fall all the way down. I couldn't count to 10, and they said that I was not adoptable. So I went through a series of foster homes, and then one special foster home took me in for a weekend, just Friday through Sunday, and it was a home on a farm, and I loved it. You would catch me not talking to any other human beings because I didn't trust anybody. Because if I couldn't, my own mom and dad gave me up, how could I trust anybody? But you'd find me in one place, the chicken coop, with a ton of chickens, and I loved birds because I figured one day as a kid I'm going to fly away. And what they discovered at 9 and 10 years old was that I wasn't all the labels, all the professionals that diagnosed me. That I was a sponge. I just needed somebody to invest inside, invest in me. And I started learning to read and write at 9 and 10 years old. I was that delayed. And so here I am, a sophomore in high school now. And I am in so much trouble. And I'm hanging with my friend Arlen, and we see some people in the yard. So I walk over there, and I see two guys battling each other, rap. And I'm like seeing this venom, this poison, this anger come out of them. They bring a guy up, and now it's me against this guy. I know that I got all this anger inside of me from being a foster youth, feeling rejected, abandoned, all this stuff, and I need to find another creative way to get this anger out. But this is what was going on in my life at 16, 17 years old, and this is what saved my life, was to be able to creatively express myself, to get what was on the inside out. This anger, this bitterness, this resentment, this hatred of even myself. I hated myself. And I went through this counseling course, how to understand my anger and my rage, and my life transformed completely. I got reinstated back in high school. I graduated high school with a 1.83 GPA. Now those numbers won't do anything for you. But I'm the first one in my family to graduate high school. My mom dropped out in 9th grade. My dad didn't even go. I'm the first one to break this cycle. That I knew I wasn't destined to be a loser. I knew that I had to be something.
A sportsman, a teacher, a musician. Chase your dreams no matter what.
All these seeds that were planted inside of me, planted from pastors to Boy Scout leaders to teachers to mentors to counselors, all those seeds of love, seeds of honor, seeds of integrity, seeds of determination, seeds of courage, all those seeds wouldn't take root until I believed in myself and until I loved myself. And once you can love yourself, you can accept love and give love to others. The only person destroying me was me, and I was doing a good job at it. My favorite word is tenacity. Tenacity. Persistent determination. Perseverance. Stick-to-itiveness. To never give up. Everything has been so difficult. From a little kid to a 20-year-old that was trying to find his life. To fight for his life. To fight for his life. Tenacity. I learned right then at that point that it wasn't about my IQ. This little foster kid that was given up. It was about my I will. It wasn't about how much smarts I have. It was about how much heart I have. And I was never going to let my past infect my future. I was never going to let my past define me, confine me. I was going to one day make my past and allow it to refine me. See, the past is not meant to hold you back. The past for me was meant to prepare me to speak all over the world, to share a story of hope, share a message of hope, share some inspiration. My life transformed. By the time I was 25 years old, I made my first $100,000 a year. By the time I was 32, I made my first $1 million. Nothing could stop me. See, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. When you change the way you look at your life will change. I used to look at my life as a curse, as a reject. Now I look back at my life and it's a blessing. Because I overcame so much adversity. Because I found my greatness. And if I could share something huge with you, don't ever let your weakness destroy your greatness. Every one of you is born with greatness. Every one of you.
if things that are happening, things people can get involved in, we'd like to help promote that. Not just in our area, all over the world. So if you have something and you're seeing this right now, it doesn't have to be Black History Month, and it doesn't have to be just for that. Just consider emailing us, tcxsteinsings@gmail.com, and for our CD project, Enlistic Soldiers Project @gmail.com. And again, the Enlistic Soldiers Project is a 5-part volume series that is going to have future music awards coming up, and we are going to be recognizing all that participated and put in excellent material that helped to create the project and has embraced everyone and blessed the homeless and the food shelters, which is what our main point of view getting across is all about with being involved in this project. We're doing it to raise funds to help the homeless and the food shelters, which is one and the same if you ask me, because if you're hungry and you're homeless, you're going to be hungry. One can't go without the other, because if you're hungry and you ain't got no food, more than likely you barely got a place to live. So if you support one, you're supporting the other. So just think about it. And if you're very interested as an artist in donating one of your songs that's very inspiring and empowering, please hit us up, enlisticsoldiersproject@gmail.com or tcxsteincafe@gmail.com to send your bio, a couple of videos, a few pictures of yourself, and just, give me a request on what you would like put up for you and all about you. Okay? We'll be right back. Get your coffee, tea, or me, whatever they say.
Inspired by you. Welcome.
My name is Bob Sumner, and I'm one of the owners of Laugh Mom Enterprises.
And I am the CEO of Wooford Enterprises.
Hi, this is Rob Pendleton. Company is called All Access.
My name's Sincere. World knows me as the Shirt King.
There's a lot of people out here that don't understand that there are people that care about you. And the bottom line is keep the faith, you too can make it.
But first and foremost, you have to do right by yourself and be pillars in the community.
Anybody that's trying to do whatever it is they do, I would just say keep going. Just never stop. Keep going. Give it your all.
On my deathbeds, didn't know if I was going to be able to live the next day. The inspiration is never get trapped in.
All for Life soon presents its collection of inspirational stories inspired by you.
People are quick to tell you what you can't do. It's like they get paid just to limit you.
Back. Oh. Well, I'm glad you all enjoyed that piece. And give us some feedback. Again, hit us up at tcxsteincafe@gmail.com or enlisticsoldiersproject@gmail.com. Hope to hear from you soon. God bless you. Take care. And remember God, remember family, remember to take care of your health, be blessed, stay in peace, and always, always spread love. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you next week, or remember us on Ustream.tv.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
So, you grew up in foster care. Well, so did I. But you know what I've come to realize? That foster care is part of what made me who I am, but it isn't who I am. You know what I mean? I'm a former foster child, but I'm also a college graduate, a professional, and one day, who knows, a wife, a mother. I'm from foster care, yes, but I'm not foster care. There is a difference.
Everyone tells foster youth, go to college. Go to college, go to college, go to college. No one tells them how to go to college. No one tells them how to pick a program based on their strengths. No one talks to them about how hard it is to be a student. And we're talking about young people who maybe went to 3 or 4 high schools. They had some academic voids in their lives that really get in the way. So unless we're very realistic with them and very honest and help them think about their strengths, too often we set them up for failure. What makes us different is we're very relationship-based. We really get to know the young person, and it's very strength-based. And that's what's important, is to talk to them about what they do well, what their interests are, what their vision for their own life is, but also being very realistic about the challenges they face. What's really exciting about our program is that we are able to combine dollars with support, with a relationship that's consistent. The two things combined help young people succeed. They can't do it without the two. Our graduation numbers say the foster youth can do it. They confirm what we've always known, that with the right mix of financial support and moral support, young people can graduate. They can complete a certificate or a degree and enter the workforce.
And we've certainly shown with foster care success that investing in this area is of benefits not only students, but benefits society and the communities that these young people live in.
I'm really proud of the work we do. I'm really proud of the young people we work with, and I know we could help more young people be successful.
I think I just hoped I would go to college, but I definitely knew that I had no idea how it was going to happen.
When I first learned that I was a recipient of the scholarship, I cried because it was like it was going to happen. It was a possibility.
I will succeed at anything I put my mind to. I got through school, I got through foster care, and I'm just excited about the future.
If I wasn't given a chance, I could be just another statistic on the streets.
I'm doing different stuff every day. I'm learning new things every day, and I am doing nothing I expected to be doing, and I absolutely love it.
They want to see us succeed, and I am succeeding, and I'm thankful.
I know what I want to do in life and plan to use everything that I've been given over the years from OFA to the fullest.
It was always such a pleasant surprise because I never knew to expect it, and then all of a sudden it was there.
I looked at the gifts in there, it was kind of like felt like a kid again.
You know, you wonder, is somebody thinking about me?
I felt so loved.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
That have gone through hell, that you are worth it. Take that pain and turn it into a reason to help somebody else have hope.
Derek Clark knows that hell because he lived it. He was abandoned at 5 years old, but his pain starts before that, before he was even born, when his father tried to kill his mother while she was pregnant.
So I even came into this world like a fighter. I had to fight for my life. And then all the brutal abuse, from hot scalding water to trying to be drowned in the toilet to all these things haunted me.
Clark was placed in a safe and loving home at 6 years old, but struggled with his emotional scars through his teen years. He says without the support of his social worker, he'd probably be addicted to drugs, in prison, or dead.
I had to learn to love and like myself and believe in myself, and that started with the seed of somebody believing in me.
There are hundreds of kids who need the same support right now in our community.
On any given day in Washoe County, about 700 children are in out-of-home placement because their home simply isn't safe.
Court Family Services Manager Mary Hersick says being a court-appointed special advocate, or CASA, has a very real impact.
This is a way of touching children in a way that's going to impact their life forever.
I'm a CASA because I know that these children need someone to speak for them, and I have the time and I have the interest to be able to be there for them.
CASA volunteer Jenna DeWar says the need for support is bigger than people realize.
I think what happens to the children in our community is somewhat invisible, and a lot of times the abuse and neglect that they experience is something that we don't understand.
That's where Clark comes in. He does understand, and as an author and motivational speaker, he hopes to reach current foster children with this message.
You are amazing, and that what you think is a disadvantage in life can be one of your greatest advantages, because you are full of strength, you are full of determination, you are full of perseverance, you are worth it. And you get out there and you let the world know that you made it, so that you can go help the next generation of people.
About 700 children in Washoe County are in and out of these courtrooms and in need of an advocate. But right now, there are only about 100 CASA volunteers. If you'd like to make a difference in a child's life, you can visit mynews4.com after the show for more information. Reporting in Reno, I'm Ashley Collins for News 4.
/TCXTEIN'S Soldiers, EMP, short for Empowerment, Café TV. You can always tune in there 24 hours, 7 days a week, online, TV streaming, ustream.tv. Look for TCXTEIN Cafe there. And you can also go on YouTube, TCXTEIN Cafe, TCXTEIN Sings, TCXTEIN Soldiers Empowerment Cafe. You see TCXTEIN when you hit Google. These things should be popping right up at your fingertips. So go have a blast and enjoy and check us out. Give us some feedback and hit us up if you're interested in being on the show, or if you know someone that is extremely talented and should be on the show that you think is very good for a candidate to be one of our interviewees, persons of interest, and someone with extraordinary, amazing talent. Could be a variation of talents. We're not just looking for singers and musicians. We're looking for artists, spoken word, artists of all kind, even painting artists and authors, people that own their own businesses, and we want to sit and chat with them about how to do the things that they're doing and how they got to where they got. We also want to go get in there and help develop programs with the children. We want to do things for the children here on the show. What I'd really love to cover is some beauty pageants with kids. And I'd also love to cover beauty pageants that have young ladies in there. That would be awesome. Anything positive and empowering for our youth today and for your soul and for everybody out there. Because that's what we're here to do, is empower you, inspire you, and network with you. So, again, we will see you next week in the cafe, but you can always watch us 24 hours, 7 days a week at ustream.tv or on YouTube. And again, I'm going to say bye-bye, over and out. Have a good one. Bye-bye, and God bless you. Lady TCX Vocalise in the house. I'm going to have some more coffee, and y'all just chill. Yeah, I'm getting that groove on, so I got a couple songs I got to record, so you know what, y'all? I'm way ahead with all these episodes, so pretty soon I'm going to be taking my break, because I got some music to record, get back in that studio, because you know what, this recording stuff, a lot of this work getting heavy duty here. I got even some of my main people complaining out there, where you been? Where I've been in the cafe holding it down, but it's winter time and I got a lot of extra time on my hands, especially with this snowstorm coming. So lucky I ain't gotta shovel it, but I will be catching up on all this stuff. So just stay tuned, keep watching, give us input. We need to hear from you. We really need to hear from you, and we'd love your support. Even if you bought one 99-cent CD download song on CD Baby. Enlistic Soldiers Project, Enlistic Soldiers Empowerment Project at cdbaby.com or louder.com. You can go on louder, LOUDR.com, and look up Enlistic Soldiers Empowerment Project CD, and you can purchase the volumes, or you can purchase single separately MP3 downloads for 99 cents. Imagine if all of you, I have like almost 4,000 friends now, if each one of you purchased one of those songs and got inspired by it, you will help add up the numbers to feed the homeless and house them. I mean, there's children involved here. It's not just bums that are homeless. We're going to do some more talk about the homeless on the show too, so stay tuned. Anyway, we love you, and we love that you stay in tune. And if you got any advice, give us some. Ron Brace gave us some really great advice down there downtown at the MLK event. Thank you, Ron Brace. I just had to let you know. We are going to start putting up some programming listing and stuff to hand out to people when we do public events, so they will know where to go to exactly watch us. And that was a very big tip that we needed, and we are so grateful that we have friends that will just come up to us and tell us stuff like this. We really need it. We really love it. Maybe we'll get you back on the show, Ron. He's like, no. It's all good. Okay, hopefully. So I'm gonna say over and out. Peace.